Hey buddy, it's on Planet Tech, and I'm recording this on an iPad because I'm super lazy and can't get out of the camera. Just a heads up, on this video with the Scion I was actually doing this as I meant to do this as a actual like full-on tutorial, but I was kind of rough around the edges and I was planning on actually redoing it, but by the time I had time to do it, I didn't have the car. The transmission died on that Scion IM after I had to rebuild the engine. Me and my dad had to rebuild the engine. And I thought the transmission was fine and everything and I could work on it a little bit later. It did end up dying. Not the car failed me. I failed the car. That is one of the best hatchbacks that I think Toyota has ever owned. Apart from the Toyota Matrix and the Corolla or Camry wagon, which we don't get in the States. It is a perfect size for a family and to have some fun with, and is awesome, and is very related to its European cousin, the Auris, over in Europe. That's why I decided to do this mod. So my apologies if this video is kind of all over the place a little bit. I tried to edit it to get it to be somewhat cohesive. However, it was a rough edit, so it's not perfect. This is why you're seeing this video in this scene in my Scion XB, a small little hatchback SUV. I intend to get another Scion or Toyota IM because I really like that hatchback. I love that hatchback. It is one of the best hatchbacks I have ever owned, next to the Toyota Matrix, which I'm crazy about. So just a heads up, this is not an awesome like whatever video, but it was adequate, and I love this mod. I love this mod. This mod makes the car that was already good to a better car, because now you had power in the back seat, and I think a 12 volt's better than USB because it's more moddable. You can put whatever you want into the 12 volt. So a 12 volt socket, 12 volt to USB, 12 volt to whatever you need it to be. So, okay, enough about me ranting. On with the video. Hey buddy, it's John with Planet Tech, and this is going to be my 2016 Scion IM. So basically, what I did was that, if I can do this real quick, put this in neutral. This was here, that was on top of that. I unscrewed it, you just hold it, there's going to be like this little, let's see if we can see it inside. Holder knob, and you just hold it, and it will unscrew from here. And then this was here, so I just pulled this up. This comes out really easily. So does this. You just, and then this piece will be on this side, and you just put your fingers underneath the faux leather, and you just gently pull it. And then same thing on this. You're gonna pop this, pop this, pop this. And then this will just come out. Be careful not to hit or damage your faux leather strip. And then you're going to be like this. Put your foot on the brake, put it in neutral. What we're trying to do is we're trying to tap into this 12 volt over here and then lead it all the way to the back to where I can put in a 12 volt socket into back to power either batteries, charge stuff, charge phones, tablets, computers, or just do my 12 volt refrigerator, which I also have. I'm going to put this into park, and then that's sport mode. And then what I'm going to try to see if I can do is there's two rubber knobs right here. I don't know if that's going to be better. Two rubber knobs right here to get to the 12 volt. So I'm going to see if I can get to that so I can pull this piece out, tap into that, put that back into there, and then tape line that wire I have for that 12 volt. And I'll show you real quick. So I have 12 gauge because I went overboard probably, and then I have tappers and electrical tape. We're going to just tap into that and then tape on the side all the way to the back. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Okay. Alright everybody, so we take 16 gauge wire. So if you go to Walmart, please be careful because they were selling 12 gauge wire that was 16, and I haven't really done this, so just be careful, please be careful. But it'll be fine for what we're doing and for the adapters that we're using. So we're using EverStart, and then we are using some EverStart 16 gauge, which should be enough for the 12 volt that I'm putting in the back because I'm not pulling a whole lot of amps off of it. And then we made a U and we fed 2 wires, so it's black, but I bought red and black, so I have positive, negative, but we're just going to tag one of them as negative, the other one as positive. And then on this car, we looped it through so the back panel can come off. We looped it through the side, on the side of the gear shift, and we looped it through, I'll show you, underneath this, and then we're going to just zip tie it to this, and then we're going to split cut it. And we'll go back to there. So this wire will be the clone wire. This will be so this will be our power, and this will be our negative. We're going to use this clone tool, and the one toward the wall, this side, hold on. So this is pass through side, this is going to be clone side. Okay, so you're going to have a wire going through here, you're going to crimp it, and it's going to be your clone side. And then the wire that you're going to have in here when you crimp it, it's going to be your main, like your main wire. They're using probably 18 gauge wire, Toyota. I thought they were going to be using more high power wire since this is for a 12 volt socket. It's still rated for like at 120, it's like 1680 watts. I will never be using anywhere close to that. So this might occasionally have a USB charger in it, but I already have a USB charger on this side that powers my Android Auto, and I will be using the backside to power a 12 volts socket fridge and like cameras and everything. So this won't be using anywhere close to that at all. Barely even, like, I don't even know if like 400 watts, maybe for like a air pump, because I know those can spike up to like 400 or 500 watts, but like nothing close to that. And if they're running like 18 gauge wire and it can do my 12 volt air pump, then we're fine. So we're going to just tap into this. So we're going to use the middle end and not the front of it to tap into it and leave one wire back. That will be for the 12 volt, and then the other one's for ground, and then we're 100% set. I did not do a fuse in the wire. You can buy sets like that. That might be a whole lot better operation. You pay a little bit more. But this is how I went with it. Alright, let's get going. Sorry everybody, the battery went dead. Okay, so let's see how we can get this done. So this comes out, you just literally gently pull it out, remove the battery, press this down, move this all the way to the back. You press that down, and it'll go all the way to the back. And then you unplug everything. This is going to be your cigarette lighter, okay? You're going to have a gray cable. You're going to have a white and black cable. Your white and black cable is going to be your ground. Gray is going to be your power. This is going to be your USB outlet thing. You might be able to change that out for a multi-USB thingy. And the glove box is going to be 2 bolts. Oh, that removes literally everything. Okay. Maybe not remove that. And we're going to do a wire straight through. But we're going to tap into this, and then it's going to go all along the back. Okay? Okay, everybody, so real quick. So we have it wired up. So that's going to be your into your 12 volt up front. Those are going to be the clone connectors right there. This is your USB power and aux, but we're not using the aux right now. we have our black cabling. So we have the cabling going through here. It's going to feed underneath here on this side. And then here, I have it right here. I'm going to make it nice. So I have it flared right here. I'm going to make it look really nice. And then it's fed down below into that side. And then I have it going through here. And a low drop 12 volt. So it's powering stuff into the back seat. So going there. Powering on, going power. And there you go. It is, oh, there you go. Little blue light in the back. So we got 12 volt. I'm not going to pull a whole lot, but it's nice to have power in the back. Okay, here we go for now.